Greetings, Wanderers, and welcome back to the Backrooms. Today we have the first of the Wanderers Trials, a non-season challenge run created for the sole purpose of your and the rest of our enjoyment. So come along with us as we embark on the first of the Wanderers Trials. So the first scenario is entitled Entities from Outer Space. Something is wrong. The void has become a permanent presence in the lobby levels, and the entities that exit from there are more obscure, powerful, and deadly than many you've encountered before. No matter where you go, the void is always present, like a dark reminiscence of what lies beyond the Backrooms, a level that cannot be explored by wanderers, but still full of impossible life. It's time to flee before these entities can catch you. Run for your life or be devoured by them. The choice is yours. Or is it? So there's a special setup, as per usual, for these challenges. I must have 4 Smilers and Facelings in my deck, and I must place 3 Laughters and 3 Ancient Facelings in the next level zone. I have also placed the Golden Stairs out of play as well. I must start with the Void at this 12 o'clock position on the field of play. It cannot be moved or discarded for any reason. So the challenges are, from the dark and infinite cold, Smilers and Facelings in my deck deal 2 deck and hand damage and have 4 health. Every 4 rounds, search the pull pile for the first Faceling or Smiler you find, and place it on the field of play, starting clockwise for the Facelings and counterclockwise for the Smilers from the Void, and placing them on a valid space. If you don't find any, search your deck and hand for the first Smiler or Faceling you find and place it on the field of play following the same rules. If they would be placed on your current position, skip it and place it on the next one. Cosmic Terrors. If you have 2 or more Smilers on your field of play, discard them and summon a Laughter from the next level zone on your field of play, starting counterclockwise from the Void, if possible. Do the same thing with the Facelings, discarding them and summoning an Ancient Faceling clockwise from the Void, if possible. If a Laughter or Ancient Faceling is defeated or you deck out while they're on the field of play, place them back in the next level zone. The Infinite Abyss. Throughout the whole game, you will always have the Void in the 12 o'clock position on the field of play. It cannot be moved, discarded, or shuffled. Every time you deck out, leave the Void at the 12 o'clock position. Once you are in possession of a Painite Gem, after decking out twice, shuffle the Golden Stairs into your deck in hand. Once you enter it with the Painite Gem, you win the scenario. So our objective is to grab that Painite Gem and run as fast as we can into that golden exit by decking out twice. I built a deck that is designed to hopefully help with that. But we will see how that goes. I've made this a little bit harder because every 3rd Laughter is a full art Laughter. Full art comic book Laughter. And every Ancient Faceling is a full art Faceling. And I'm going to shuffle them before we start play. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. I need a position token. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. We've got our position token. We've got a die to count our rounds. until we get to 4, and then that'll recount at 1. But I've got this cool little metal D6 that's hollowed out to show the rounds. So that's pretty cool. So we've got that. We've got our sanity tracker now. Let's do this. So shroom. Hallway. So we'll start there. Lecture hall. Good to have that. False wall. Oh. Corner. Okay. Lecture hall, and the destroyed hall. Okay. And our deck in hand. And our out of play. Golden stairs. And our next level zone is prepared. Okay, cool. So I'm going to grab the boom shrooms, move into the lecture hall, navigate this direction, Smiler, hallway, and that takes us to 2. Smiler's got 4 health rather than the normal 2, so I shouldn't engage him just yet. I'm in the hallway. And place over the lecture hall. Perfect. I guess that's just what I needed. I needed someplace to be. I guess it's just what I needed. I needed somewhere to flee. And then 2 smilers. Okay. So these get discarded. And I grab a laughter. Placing it counterclockwise from the void. So there. Not ideal. And then it says whenever I deck out while they're defeated, or I deck out while they're on the field of play. So I'm guessing if I take the false wall, that's still going to discard the laughter back to this zone. I'm going to flip these now. Okay, I've got one more reprieve until I get the full art laughter, which is cool. And then I'm going to draw 2 for the false wall and place out the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cosmonaut Tomac. Now we're in business. So we've got Boom Shroom and the Cosmonaut, which takes that up to 5. And then this goes to 4. So that summons from here. A Faceling. Clockwise. So he goes here. Facelings deal 2 deck in hand and have 4 health. I'm going to take him out. And then, well, that sucked. Lecture Hall. Oh. So this is 1. I'll fight him. Oh, and I forgot to take out the 2 for the other dude, so I'll do that now. Still have enough deck in hand, so we're good. So I have enough Boom Shroom. I'm gonna grab this Boom Shroom and Boom Shroom. Yes! I have the Painite Gem. So now I just need to deck out twice, and I win. Basically. Like, it's a strong approximation, but it is the truth. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab the gold tape. Oh, right, and then the sanity damage. Four. So that takes me to 12. False Wall takes me to 17. Did I Lecture Hall? I think I Lecture Halled, but I'm not going to count it. Lecture Hall. And this seems like a good time to make sure that I've got this False Wall down here. It is 4, but I'm going to resolve it after I move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smiler. And that gets placed counterclockwise. Okay, we are going to encounter the Smiler. We're at max because of the hallway. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to encounter the Faceling. Take the 4. And then just take the false wall. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Death Shroom. Hallway again. Discard the Smiler. Back at max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up the Dum Gum. Take the hallway. Faceling. Not ideal. Encounter the Faceling. And gold tape it. Pick up the Shock Shrooms. Hallway. Void being a permanent fixture is not helping me. Four. Get the move first. Three. 1, 2. Okay, either way I'll have a false wall to take with me when I deck out. Maybe. And then it says to summon one from my hand if I've got one. Oh, I just dropped a card. So I have nothing to summon. So nothing gets summoned. I'm going to exchange my Death Shrooms for Shock Shrooms. Ride the corner. Place over the void. Ride the false wall. Now everything needs to be picked up and reshuffled. So that's deck out number 1. So far, we haven't seen a single ancient faceling, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping to keep that streak going. From the bottom. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. At least should have 16, because I rode the false wall. 17 from the corner. Can't remember past that, so we're fine. Smiler, 2 deck in hand. Shock Shroom. This is 1. Corner. This is not ideal. Hallway, finally. This should be at 3. Meaning I gotta summon after I move this hallway. Actually, I'm gonna move this hallway. Four. Gotta move. Two, 3. False wall. Good. Okay. Which means that no matter what comes out of here, we're ready. hallway. Fight for the false wall. That's not good. Because we only have 2 deck in hand left. Oh, hallway. Draw 3 and then place this direction. We don't have to place out any. The same thing again. No, actually we won't. What do we do here? Actually, what we'll do is take the 2 from this dude. Shock Shroom him. Was he 4? 4. Actually, instead of using shock shrooms, I'll use dumb gum. That's better. It's better for me. Then I don't have to get rid of the 2. And I don't lose the sanity because I don't actually encounter him. That's better, yeah. And then I only place out 1. Cool. And then encounter the facing? Nah, hallway. Lecture hall, nice. That's more what I was hoping for, was a lecture hall. And then we're on to 4 after we encounter this dude. Now I'm gonna shock shroom him. We're gonna get a new dude. Pick up the Dumb Gum. False Wallet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up the gold tape. Take the hallway. Lecture hall. Perfect. Another lecture hall. search. It's the full art. Luckily, I deck out now. And that's my second time decking out, which means I get to shuffle the Golden Stairs into my deck in hand. Whoopee! All right. I'm going to place over the Smiler and the Void so I don't use any deck in hand. And then shuffle this in. I'm going to take the False Wall and discard the Smiler. Okay. I'm going to take the Golden Stairs. And that completes this run. I hope you all enjoyed this first foyer into the Wanderer's Trials. I certainly did. If you'd like to see more, please let me know in the comments. And as always, Dexter out. Peace.